guys, thanks for accepting the earthquake challenge. Let me go through all of the materials with you. And before I do that, let me tell you that this is slightly different than in the past. I am going with environmentally friendly straws. These are thick paper straws, even though they're very thin. They are 40 centimeters in length, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to go through all the building materials with you, and I'll go through the challenge with you, and then we can kind of go from there. And you can, of course, call me or email me if you have specific questions that I have not addressed. Okay, let's go through the bag. In your bag, you have a bunch of materials. Let me go through them with you. The first thing you will notice is that you have a cardboard base. Your building does not get attached to the cardboard base at this time. I will take care of that when I go to test your structure. Trust me, from years past, we don't want to do that. Your base is cardboard, and it's just to give you an idea of how big your building is. It can't be off of that cardboard piece. It has to fit within this. This cardboard, by the way, is 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters. So again, the footprint of the building cannot extend beyond that. So think math just for a second. Okay, so here's your cardboard base. In your bag, you have 40 paper straws, and I'm probably going to send a few extras because you're doing this by yourself or with a grown-up, and you just in the idea of playing with them, you may damage a couple, and I don't want you to get stressed over, especially since we're distanced right now. 40 and probably 10 extra in your bag, just so you know. Okay, so that I'll deal with that in just a second. You also have a roll of double-faced tape. That's going to be really important. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, you also have connectors. These are really cool little things that will work with your paper straws. Let me show you how to thread one. You want to carefully insert the end into the circular side, the whole side of this. Gently, gently, gently push this through. Take your time, because if it bends, it will be a problem. And this one's already causing a problem. Once you get it through the other side, you can pinch the end, gently slide it. This is how you're going to connect one floor to the next. Now, let's say you want to create a cross beam. Then you will take another one. Let me get this one, which I've already threaded for you. We would take it, and let's say I want to create a cross beam. And you can thread as many of these through as you want. The way to put these together is your double-faced tape. Take a piece, probably a little too big, but that's okay. And you'll put it on one side, and then you will put this like that, and now it's stuck together. No glue. You don't want to be disqualified, so no glue, just the double-faced tape. Okay? That's how you're going to connect them. Now, as you're building, the one thing to keep in mind is if you have bent the straw, and one of these I did bend this morning, see how this one is bent. Once I tested on the shake table, that's going to create a problem. It could put undue stress on your building. It could be called a compressional strain, okay? So you want to keep that in mind. So if that happens, use a different straw and rethread it. That's why I'm sending you with some extras, okay? So that's just to give you an idea on that. Now, the other thing you need to be aware of is your building has certain building parameters. Your building must have at least 2 levels. So this would be, to this level here, would be 1 level, okay? So that would be like the first floor of Wiley. And then you have to have a second level. Think the second floor of Wiley. Your building must be at least 36 centimeters tall. I had to think about that for a second. And each floor must be at least 18 centimeters high. So keep that in mind, because I will measure. Okay, if you don't have a ruler, I am sending you with an extra straw that has red marks on it. They are marked for the floor height. This is 18 centimeters. This is 36. And that way you have a measuring device in case you don't have a ruler at your home. You may cut these. That is okay with me. Just remember, measure twice, cut once. You always want to be careful with that. You're getting a bunch of these, just to let you know. So now what happens when you're building? When you're building, again, think about structure and think about seismic waves. When I pick up your buildings, I will stand them, and again, this is just, you know, whatever way you go with this. You can crisscross them or whatever. Whatever way you go with this, the building is going to stay on this little piece. I will attach it before I put it on my shape table. So pretend this is a building. I will put the whole entire structure on the shape table, and then the shape table, I will take it to about a 3.5 magnitude earthquake, give it a shake, and then I will take it up to about a 6.5 or 7, give it a shake. We want to make sure that it doesn't topple or anything like that. And it's all going to be recorded live, so you'll be able to see it. The other trick that I haven't told you yet is you're going to need to make sure that it is strong, because I will be adding sandbags to your structure to see if they can now withstand weight on top of the building as it's shaking. And that is very important. So if you want to do a little bit of research between now and when you get this done, that'll be great. Again, you can call me for questions. And I'm sending you everything I would have given you in class. Obviously, it's not worth points. This is just for fun because you guys finished every assignment. So I just want to have a good time with you. Other than that, I'm trying to think of other good things. You don't need to worry about the reflection component. These are the ideas to think through. If we had been doing it in a class, it would have been 4 people to a team. You are one person. Again, you may collaborate with your parents or guardians. Again, distance learning, so we want to keep everybody safe. I think that's everything in here. Again, I will come back to pick this up, and everything that was in the bag, with the exception of your building, I will pick up from you. I will make arrangements to pick it up directly from you, along with your excess materials. If you run into any problems, please call me. If I haven't answered something, I'm making a fact page, and you can it'll have a link in there. Just add your question in there, then you can go back in and see if anybody else has got the same question. It'll automatically feed onto a spreadsheet so you can look through that. And I think that's everything. I just hope you guys have a really great time with this. And the extra things that are in the bag are for you to keep. You will know what they are when you see them. And I'm just so excited you guys are doing this. I hope you have a great summer, and I'm looking forward to doing this on live, a live stream with you so you can get an idea of how your building did. But good luck. Call me if questions, email me, however you need to reach me, and I'll go ahead and get back in touch with you so we can test these buildings. Have a good time.